Okay, why don't we just turn it over to talking with you guys? So I've done enough blabbing, let's talk. Who's got a question about something? By the way, let me just start off by saying I will not be doing the Colonel Mustang is dead sexy and I am. So just be nice to me, be nice to me, okay?
One more time.
No, that's not being nice.
I will give you Pocky for it.
Oh, honey, I have a refrigerator full of Pocky. Yes! I'm not complaining. Pocky's a great source of vitamins and nutrients.
Do you like Mecca, and if you do, what's your favorites?
Do I like Mecca shows?
Yeah.
Well, I do. I think there are too many of them, but I do like them. But that's kind of a stylistic thing. I think probably, you know what? I would classify Generator Gall as a mech show, because he turns into like this biomechanical beast, right? So that's kind of a mech. So I would put him up there. Oh, Full Metal Panic.
Yes! Yes!
Awesome! And I mean, I have to say Macross, because I've got to play Hikaru Ichijo, and that's like, Macross is like, you know, that's like groundbreaking, vintage anime, old school. So I was glad to be a part of that. Razafan.
Yes!
Great show. Next show. Little Mamoru.
Razafan.
And what else? I'm sure there's some others that I've done. Evangelion? Yeah, they're
Evangelion!
So, question. Yes, ma'am. See, there are so many things I want to do. That's an awesome idea. If I would ever consider making a children's lullaby CD or something. I would love to. You guys, I would totally love to. I would love that. You know, that reminds me of a funny story about my piano CD. They sell it at my church's bookstore. The church where I go has a bookstore. They sell, you know, books and music and stuff like that. And they sell it there. And one of the people in my church came up to me one day and they said, "We just want to thank you for your piano CD." And I was like, "Well, appreciate that, you know." And usually you hear that people buy it and they like listen to it in their car on the way home from work, or you know, after a long day at school or whatever, just to kind of relax and to take the edge off. And this couple said, "We just had a newborn baby. And our baby screams bloody murder all night long. We haven't been able to get any sleep, and we bought your CD and we put it on a boombox in the baby's room, and the baby goes right to sleep." And I was like, "So what are you saying? It's boring?" No. So I mean, you just never know, right? You never know how it'll be used. So I would love to do that. I've had requests to do like a remix album of all like rave beat kind of, you know, some of my songs, like Nothing I Won't Give. Remix is on one of my CDs, and there's also a remix that somebody did of Je n'ai pas de mots, which is a kind of a ballad song that I wrote, and I would love to do like more of those. There's just one word that's always plaguing me.
Money.
Time. I just don't have any time to do it. Those things take time, especially if you want to do them well. And so that's a great idea. I would love to do that. I've been saying I was going to do a Christmas CD for 3 years. And next thing I know, it's October. I don't have it. Too late. Another year's gone by. Yes. Believe it. Sorry, I can't help I do that. What's the favorite anime I've played? Like an anime character I've played? You guys, I know if you've watched YouTube, you're like, "Oh, I've heard this a million times." It would be impossible for me to pick one, my friend.
Dark.
Dark. Boom. That was easy. It's impossible. Because you know what? You guys mention all these characters, and I have this flood of emotions about each one of them, and something that I love about them. And I mean, I love so many things about different characters that I played that it would be impossible to just pick one. If you'd have asked me that 10 years ago, I would have been like, "Oh, Gall, Generator Gall, love him. He's a cool character, so much fun." Or Hiroki Takasugi from Princess Nine, what a great character. But then I got to play, you know, Kurt Weber, Full Metal Panic. And then I got to play Broly. And then I got to play Dark, the Angel. And then I got to play Fugaji and Sayuki. And then I got to play Ed from and then I got to play Vi and Tsubasa. And I got to play Goku and Bleach. And then, I mean, so, and I guarantee you, I just got to play Yukito and Air. I mean, there are so many characters, and as soon as I start thinking of one, I think of 5 others that I love of something about them. So I don't think I would ever be foolish enough to pick just one. It's like if I picked anyone other than Ed, he would probably put a contract out on my life. Transmute this, buddy! And I would turn into a chimera. So.
Is there any possibility that Full Metal Fantasy will ever be shown in public again?
Oh, there's a very good possibility. Here's the deal, you guys, with Full Metal Fantasy, which is the live-action little fan film I made. You guys know about this? Yeah. Right? Okay, how many hands do not know what I'm talking about? Crap. All right, in a nutshell, let me tell you really quickly. Shortly after we started recording Full Metal Alchemist, I just really fell in love with the show. I'm like, this is really a cool show. And somebody at a convention said, hey, can I take a picture of you with my red coat on? Would you put my red coat on and let me take a picture? And I'm like, oh. I'd never done that before. So I put it on, you know, I do my little pow! And then the whole rest of the weekend, everyone was going, you should cosplay as Ed. You should cosplay. And I was like, no, I shouldn't. Ed's like 15 years old or 14 years old, and I am not. And so I flew home from that convention wondering to myself, what would be a story, a plausible story where a grown man could cosplay as this anime character? So I made up this story, and then I started thinking, you know what? No one's ever done this before. I've never seen any voice actors actually shoot a live-action movie video type thing, fan film, where they're actually cosplaying as their characters. So then I thought, you know what? I'm going to contact some of the other cast members and see if they want to get in on it too. The good cast members. I love you, Travis. This is for you, baby. Travis. Travis just cut all his hair off. Travis cut his hair off, and it's like really short, and it's fuzzy like a chia pet. So last weekend, I was like, Travis. All weekend. Anyway, so I got together, I called all of these other characters, voice actors that play characters in the show. Caitlin Glass, Mike McFarlane, Aaron Dismuke, Chris Sabat, Christine Otten, lots of them. And they all made Monica Rial, and they all made their own costumes, and we got together on one weekend in Houston, along with like 30 anime fans that came out to be extras in the thing. There's not anybody here that was in it, is there? Were you in Full Metal Fantasy? Really? Oh, baby! Come here. I love you. Come here. Was it fun?
Yes.
Were you in the doctor's office scene? And what scene were you? Downtown?
I think I was in the downtown scene, walking and sitting around.
Now I'm gonna have to look for you. Will you sign this for me?
Wait, no! You signed it for me yesterday.
Oh, it rubbed off, stupid wrench. Give me that.